Picture this. You're navigating a crowded airport surrounded by the hustle and bustle of rushing travelers and endless announcements. When your eyes catch something out of place, a young child standing alone, clutching a worn teddy bear, fear written all over their face. In that moment, one compassionate traveler faced this exact situation, and what happened next might just restore your faith in humanity. Where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more inspiring stories like this. Welcome to Timeless Stories, the channel that brings you heartwarming tales and powerful life lessons to uplift your day. If you have a story that could inspire others, we'd love to hear it. Now, let's get started. The traveler was making their way through the crowded terminal, their thoughts occupied by the upcoming journey. The air buzzed with the sound of rolling suitcases, boarding calls, and hurried footsteps. As they passed by a row of seats, they noticed a small figure standing still amidst the chaos. A young girl, alone, her wide eyes filled with fear. She clutched a teddy bear tightly, her knuckles turning white. Something about the girl's vulnerability struck the traveler. People rushed by, barely glancing at her, their focus on their own travel plans. Without hesitation, they approached, crouching down to her level and offering a reassuring smile. "Hey there, are you okay?" they asked gently. The girl hesitated before whispering, "I can't find my mom." The traveler's heart sank. They looked around, scanning the sea of hurried travelers, but saw no sign of a frantic parent searching for their child. It was clear that she was alone, lost in an overwhelming environment. The traveler knew they couldn't just walk away. "Don't worry," they said calmly. "We'll find her." As they began walking toward the information desk, a woman in a business suit approached them. Her heels clicked against the polished floor as she strode forward with an air of confidence. "Is she all right?" the woman asked, her tone almost too composed. The traveler nodded but remained cautious. "She's lost and can't find her mom." The woman's eyes shifted between the traveler and the girl before she quickly placed a hand on the child's shoulder. "She's fine," she said firmly. "I'm her guardian. I'll take care of it." Something about the woman's demeanor didn't sit right with the traveler. The girl's grip on her teddy bear tightened, and her eyes darted anxiously toward them. There was no relief in her expression, only fear. Trusting their instincts, the traveler pressed further. "Are you sure?" they asked, their voice steady but probing. The woman's smile was thin and forced. "Yes, now please let me take her." The traveler noticed the slight tremble in the girl's hands. They couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. "Why don't we check with airport security first? Just to be sure," they suggested, their tone polite but firm. The woman's face tensed. "There's no need for that," she insisted, gripping the girl's arm a little tighter. But before the situation could escalate, a security officer approached, sensing the tension in the air. "Is everything okay here?" the officer asked, glancing between the traveler, the woman, and the girl. The traveler spoke up. "This young girl says she's lost. The woman claims to be her guardian, but something doesn't feel right." The officer's eyes narrowed slightly as he observed the girl's anxious expression and the woman's defensive posture. "Ma'am, we'll need to verify that," he said firmly. The woman's confidence wavered. I didn't do anything wrong," she stammered, but her eyes darted around nervously. The girl, sensing the shift, finally found her voice. "I don't know her," she said, her voice trembling. At that moment, the tension broke. The woman tried to step away, but the officers blocked her path. As more security personnel arrived, they quickly discovered that the woman was not who she claimed to be. She was detained for further questioning, and a missing child alert was put out. Minutes later, a frantic mother arrived, her eyes scanning the crowd until they landed on her daughter. With a cry of relief, she ran to the girl, scooping her into a tight embrace. Tears streamed down both their faces as they reunited. The traveler watched with a sense of relief and gratitude, knowing they had done the right thing. As the officers led the woman away, the mother turned to them, her voice thick with emotion. "Thank you. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in." The traveler offered a warm smile. "I'm just glad she's safe." As Keanu finally settled into his seat on the plane, he gazed out the window, the events of the day playing over in his mind. He had set out that morning thinking about schedules, deadlines, and responsibilities, but life had a way of reminding him what truly mattered. That little girl, lost and afraid, could have easily gone unnoticed in the chaos of the airport. Yet a simple decision to stop and help had made all the difference. Not just for her, but for her mother, for the officers, and even for Keanu himself. It's easy to get caught up in our own world, rushing from one place to the next, assuming that someone else will step in when something doesn't seem right. But today's experience proves something profound. Kindness isn't just about grand gestures. Sometimes it's as simple as paying attention, asking the right questions, and showing a little compassion. The world can be overwhelming and fast-paced, but moments like these remind us that slowing down and offering help can change the course of someone's life. As the plane ascended, Keanu felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He hadn't just helped reunite a mother and daughter. He had been reminded of the power of human connection. In a world filled with distractions, it's the small moments of empathy that stand out the most. And perhaps, he thought, we all have the power to be someone's lifeline, just by being present and willing to act. This story serves as a powerful lesson for us all. Kindness is always worth it. Whether it's offering a helping hand, listening when someone needs to be heard, or simply being aware of the people around us, our actions, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect far greater than we realize. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced or witnessed a moment of unexpected kindness? How did it make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to take action. And if this story touched your heart, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Stories for more uplifting content that reminds us of the good in the world. Let's keep spreading kindness, one story at a time. See you in the next one.